Yeah, however you pronounce his name. He's also called Joe, I believe. Um, I think personally, MDT has the favor in individual skill here, just because of course Peter is here, and I just don't think that Shiva and Shepard are, they're not bad players of course, but Peter just has that much more experience from the top teams.
Of course he has. It's also let's see if his Polish internet or Polish reg, so to speak, can help him a bit here as well.
Yeah, exactly. So there's also sort of different maps or different ways you can. Never mind. There are all sorts of ways you can play for this map. There's usually from the start you see a very standard opening, not like a push from the start. Well, they go all three lights onto the middle from both sides, and they all nade each other to hell. Like this map is all about grenades, really.
Yeah, and we usually see a standard of offensive Axis start.
Yeah, exactly. Axis. I think Axis are on the tank first, right?
Yeah, Axis are on the tanks first, but it's a small margin. If you have an ally with a good spawn, he can very well get into middle at the same time and kill all the Axis guys.
Exactly. Wait a minute, is my headset going crazy?
No.
Okay, one second, I'm just gonna replug my... Is it, can you tell me?
I can hear you.
Alright, fair enough, just somebody said fuck headset, because sometimes my microphone has some disabilities or whatever, I'm not sure what was wrong with it. But yeah, once you get that tank, you can either go, just push forward with those three lights on the middle, or you can send them through a back alley where their heavies usually go, which is something I personally experienced when I was playing with Team Denmark against Team Sweden. I think you were playing there, weren't you?
Yes.
Where you guys would pull all your lights into back alley with your heavies, or at least two lights, and through kitchen, and that's just completely destroyed us.
Yeah, we usually tactic in B-Roar as well. When you have when you get the middle flag as Axis, or as Axis, push pretty much 4, maybe 5, if you can, into back alley, because excuse me. If you have the back alley, you can easily get back to the middle flag from either the ally double windows from behind, or you can get from the kitchen crack, or you can go back alley and get to the middle and break the mid cap. But if you are in the middle, it's very hard for you to control it, because then allies can get from behind you, out from the middle, back alley entrance, or kitchen crack or double windows.
Yeah.
So you really need to have the back alley area when you're as Axis. That's the key to win this and to push.
Exactly, yeah, I agree. And we do see some friendly banter between these two teams. I think it's all in good spirit. But of course, we did see that good old Gary and K-Force was a little bit bad-mannered in that previous game. But it's gonna be interesting to see what they're gonna do. Given that Hardknock is playing with a Merc right now, I think they're gonna suffer a little bit on the light side. Random is a Druids player, so he doesn't know how Hardknock plays on this map. Of course, not really a lot of teams play on this map, so the team play isn't really something you should rely on a lot. You should more rely on the individual skill, I think. Do you agree? Do people usually play this map in PCWs, etc.?
No, they usually avoid it, but I
mean,
love this map. I wanted to play more regularly than it is now.
Anyway, we are going live now on this final of the Flai Gaming SpeedCup final number 1. Just had to get that right. MDT and Hard Knocks versus each other. MDT as allies and Hard Knocks as Axis on Valente. Let's see what happens. And it seems like they are going all of them straight through that middle, all lights. And this is going to be a nade fest, I tell you. I can always predict it. Look at all those nades.
But I must say, there's very little action in the middle fly now. Now the second wave is coming.
Exactly, yeah. Oof, some bad nades from Hard Knocks so far, though. As I said, it is a nade fest, but now MDT actually on that middle perfectly in favor of MDT. Now there's nothing to stop them. Actually, Random and I think that's nice by Random there. 2 kills by Random on the middle.
Name.
Very nice.
And he gets
a third kill.
As well.
Important by Random. And Gary there with a question mark. And now MDT is slowly pushing into their favor once more. Hard Knocks has to be careful here. Now it's all about nading the crap out of middle, basically. Shiva now. He is taking control out of back alley. He's pushing forward slowly but steadily. Oh, nice! Throwing his own nade pack into Pig's face. It's always very humiliating.
Yeah, she was a little bit aggressive there, going out in the kitchen area there because Harlox didn't have
a really good nade, and he does break it. We do see, yeah, Peter with a perfect nade there on the middle. As I said, this is a nade fest, and just getting that middle is so important. Just like Salerno, it's all about getting that middle, and then you can start pushing past it and just, you know, relax a little more. It allows the other team to relax. You know, the ones that cap middle. They can slowly relax and slowly push out on the flanks and just secure middle, while the other teams have to worry about getting the middle back and holding their flanks. So, yeah.
Let's see, 3 guys from Horus, and they only Gary alive on the second fly. What's this? Shiva's going kitchen. Oh, what
and
is
Shiva is in a perfect spot there. Shiva was in a perfect spot there just to stop.
And now you can see Horus like pushing with Shepard and GTR helping Shiva in the back alley. Gary is alone on back alley, and this is not a good spot for Gary. Not at all. And he gets taken down.
Indeed. Now,
let's see. Yeah, no.
Now the favor is indeed for Hard Knocks, and they're pushed back to their first flag. Not looking good at all for Enmity here. Hard Knocks just really putting the pressure onto Enmity here.
Yeah, I can see, if you can see the minimap now, you can see how much pressure Hard Knocks is pushing when they put so many people in the back alley.
That was reckless.
They can't push the church or anything. Total dominance from Hard Knocks.
Basically, what Hard Knocks did there was run out 2 guys into Pig's aim and let them die. I didn't like that at all.
Well, let's see. Oh, I mean, you need to push someone into back. Everyone is focusing on the main street. That is not good.
No,
not good
I
at
agree.
all. Because now Harness could so easily take the back again. Gitchar is just holding. Shepard is controlling the main. He's going into the double windows.
Indeed, and Peter is almost there to pick him off, but he's not fast enough.
Oh, lucky.
Indeed. Now Enmity's finally pushing forward. Oh, the heavies there. Really important on this map apparently as well. Now I think Enmity needs to push through that flank as well on the left side. And try to push... Ooh, nice nade from Random there. 4 kills in total by Shiva and Random. Wow. This is really back and forth, but surprisingly enough, Hard Knocks is really pushing Enmity backwards.
Yeah, I love these games. I mean, it's always funny to play them as well. But of course, if you lose at the end, it's terrible.
Yeah, of course. Completely agree.
But I mean, close games are always fun to, and it's very rare to see in a defeat game.
Indeed, indeed. Ooh, Peter there with... I didn't even see what happened there, but he just jumped out and straight headshot. Oh, Peter. And that's 4 down for Hard Knocks, actually. There was 3 on middle, so that's only 3 down. Looked like 4 for a second. And it seems like they're a little indecisive, or maybe they want to bait a few nades out on the middle. Yeah, I suppose that's what they want to do, is they want to bait as many nades out from the axis as possible, given that they haven't pushed anyone in front, and maybe go for the middle, because it's so important to capture and hold the middle on a map like this. And we do see now, Peter is in the boxes, and K4's pushing forward from the middle. Oh, nice nade! How did he do that? 3 kills for Wee Man there. Perfect.
I watched that nade and I thought, no, he's not gonna break it. It's too far away, but somehow he did manage. 4
kills for Wee Man. 5 kills for Wee Man. Almost a ace now. He just needs the last one. Wee Man needs the last one. Where is Gary? He's hiding. Oh, nice nade by Gary. What did he do?
He was sitting behind a big box and made it up on the roof.
Didn't he hear? Oh, you're right. Yeah, of course. So apparently you can, if you look on the roofs on the left side of the tank, you know, the ones that are really high up. If you shoot a nade up to those windows, you can bounce them behind the tank. I think that's what Wee Man did.
Yeah, and that was the nade Random did as well earlier.
Indeed. I think Hard Knocks, so far it seems Hard Knocks is really well prepared for this map. Or at least they just really know what to do on this map. But then again, it's always about getting the middle and just pushing from there. And it seems like Enmity just can't stop that right now. Or am I talking too fast? There's trading a little kills all over the place. 2 Enmity guys on the middle.
And nice Bashir taking down 2 guys there. And of course, the 3rd guy gets killed. God, I so hate that. When you
What?
kill two guys, when you kill two guys and the third one just kills you, I hate it.
I agree completely. Hard Knocks, they're of course Hard Knocks are not really pushed beyond the tank right now, unless until now. Actually, Wee Man and Shepard are pushing into the back alley, so they are actually not focusing that much on the middle street, which I like very much because not usually opponents expect the lights to push off from the main street. You know where their snipers is looking right now.
Yeah, but I mean, Harness is doing exactly what they're supposed to do. They are pushing into back alley, and see, they're successful now. They have the control of the back alley.
Exactly, yeah.
Now Shiva is in, taking down Judas, like holding Main Street, going back in. I mean, Harness is playing this map so damn correctly.
Yeah, they are. They're really surprising me. Here's Hard Knocks. Shiva he's holding his position right there, just not being too aggressive. I just get taken down by Peter, but I like what he did there. He didn't just run out on the first and try and heroically get it like we saw. Who was it? Juicy? Who did against who was it?
Visualize.
No, the first match, the second match on Argentine, where Juicy just ran through all of the guys, 5 or 6 guys, but he ran through all those guys and got the first. I like how he doesn't do that and just stays back and holds that second flag, because that's what they want to do. They want to keep Enmity pinned until they can get a lot of kills and then just push forward and take the flag.
Yeah, and that's what you want to do. We have back that you want to get, you just hold them back to their first flag, and then you wait for their team to push the long. And when you have your team on the main road pushing down to the car, then that's when you're going to push from back as well.
I agree, yeah. But now, finally, Enmity is showing that they're not really. They don't want. Of course, they don't want to be kept back on the first flag. But in any case, they have to push forward, and that's what they're trying to do. But Hard Knocks is just relentlessly holding the Enmity back towards their second. There's no way for Enmity to push forward now. Hard Knocks is just playing this perfectly right now. Just pushing through that back alley. They're really using that a lot. You see how they don't really push anyone up from the main street. You see Wee Man, he's a light. He's on second flag where usually heavies are. I like that very, very much.
And that's exactly what you're gonna do. Just keep them on the main street, just pulling back. And the enemy is again on this map as it did on Southern. They're prioritizing completely wrong. They having when they respawn, they push out the guys. And now they see 3 guys on the main street, getting just getting killed by nades. Now Gary is completely alone, and they don't really push anyone.
4 down for Enmity right now. Wow, actually, Hard Knocks lights are really wrecking right now. At least for now, well, in that few seconds at least. But Hard Knocks shouldn't get too reckless now. They've lost what, 4 guys? There are 3 guys on the middle, so they only lost 3. But they should be careful, and they're doing exactly what they should. You see how Shiva, Shepard, and Weeman are staying around the middle, and of course Weeman, he didn't really do it correctly, killed his own teammate. But just staying around the middle, making sure that I don't like what Shiva is doing here. But then again, he does have guys on his back. But making sure that they don't push too forward and get killed instantly. Now finally, Hard Knocks. Well, not finally, Hard Knocks. Enmity is slowly, it seems like they push onto middle. And K-Force with a stop prone. And they push onto the middle through the... I'm not sure, can you push with a light through the allies back alley as well? Onto middle, or should the allies go onto middle first from their own back alley and then push into back alley?
As a light, you can push it from the back alley, of course, should be, but don't go all out aggressive on the, the main back alley entrance. You should go out to kitchen crack, stay behind the boxes, and nade just over to the access side, and just go back and forth, but don't really push out.
Wow, Enmity just showing who's the boss right now. They just went for a complete perfect push there and got the middle. Now Hard Knocks is on the tail. Now let's see what Enmity can do from this point here. Basically, what they need, they basically need to do what Hard Knocks just did before, and just full cap out of it, of course. And it seems like Enmity is more happy with pushing the lights into Main Street, or stay around the middle. They didn't really get a chance to push that much forward because Hard Knocks once more is pushed on the middle. Good nades though. Oh, perfect nade by K-Force.
So lucky with the nade there,
Indeed.
very nice.
Very nice. Another nade. Good nades by K-Force. 4 kills by nade. As I said, there's such a nade fest on this map here. So with 4 minutes left, we're
Yes,
still
love it.
0-0 with Hard Knocks leading with 40 tick points.